We did it. We're back. We did it again. Welcome, everyone, back to Xtra Clicks. I am Griff.
And I'm Smith.
You're not going to get a disclaimer this time. We already told you several times that we use potty language. So that's all you get. If you're coming back for another episode, this is your fucking problem now. Who's crazy now? You're enjoying it. You're fucked up in the head.
Just a little, at least.
Bare minimum. Like you're somewhere on that spectrum, not the autism spectrum. Is there a spectrum for crazy people? Right?
Probably.
A psychological evaluation.
At least.
Yeah. Okay, welcome back for another episode. We're excited to be here. Smith and I. Man, it's been a minute. Have you been, bud? You been good?
I've been good.
Yeah?
Yep.
Behaving yourself?
For the most part.
Yeah?
Did my my no child life thing.
Oh, wow. That's fucking sick, bro.
Take those little mini weekend vacays.
Oh, that's so nice. Just like all in a whim. No planning necessary. No like 15 bags in the car. Fuck, that's awesome, man. Good for you. Sweet. Did you just go on vacation, by the way?
I did.
This last weekend?
Yes.
How was it?
It was amazing.
Yeah?
It was nice. Went to the coast, good weather.
Okay.
So no complaints here. Just a bunch of relaxing, decompressing.
Decompressing. Yeah. My weekend was weird. So we always talk a lot about like all those fucking weirdos out there. So I had to put my social mask on, which you already know that I hate. I had to put my social mask on for an event. Me and the wife went to a little event, and I had to be the guy. And then, of course, I got partnered up with you and this guy, this guy. Let's just call him fucking Greg. Okay, you and Greg. Oh my gosh, you guys are just gonna hit it off. Oh, you're gonna do so fucking great. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, I don't know Greg. Greg doesn't know me, but apparently, our spouses have agreed. Oh yeah, you guys are like the same fucking person. Greg's fucking great. So I hang out with Greg, right? So I get seated. I don't hang out. Let's just hold on a second. I just get seated with Greg, and immediately I find out in the first 60 fucking seconds that me and this guy have absolutely nothing to talk about.
I'm surprised it took you that long.
60 seconds, yeah. And it was really just because of the delay of his answers for my questions, So I start off small, right? Like what's socially acceptable? Go, hey, man, so like, seen any good movies lately? You know what my answer was?
What was it?
I don't really watch movies.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, so right out the gate, I'm like, oh, shit. So now I'm like, all right, he's threw an audible at me. Well, hold on. I don't want to be the one that's seeming weird because, like, what does this guy now think of me? Like, what does this guy just fucking watch movies all day? I don't actually. Unless they're like a kid's movie. I don't watch adult movies for myself anymore. I got a kid. So I reel it in a little bit, and I go, oh, let me switch it up. I go, so hey, man, kind of music you listen to, bud?
And?
I don't really listen to music. What the fuck? Okay, so we're at about what, like, I don't know, 40 seconds, right? So you see, so I got one more. This is all I got. Because now I'm like running out of shit. I'm like, fuck, no movies, no music. I said, hey, man, you, maybe he's a fucking nerd, right? And like, we talked about it. My little dungeon here is a little reader's nook. So I go, hey, you reading any good books lately?
And?
Nah, I don't really read books.
That's pretty sad. So what is it?
Done. I was done. That was it. Okay. So that was it. So that was the 60 seconds. And I was like, man, fuck this guy. Greg, you and I are not going to get along. And I don't even think our own spouses know who we are because I don't fucking like you, Greg. But I'm sitting next to the guy. Now it'd be super awkward, right? And plus, remember, I got that couple hours before the mask starts to crack. So I'm still in 60 seconds. That's as far into my social experience that I'm in. So he's only 1 minute deep into me. So I'm still behaving myself. I'm seated next to him. So it would be weird if I just got up and like, yeah, I'm gonna go find another seat, Greg. Bye. So I continue sitting there. I noticed, which is contradicting to every fucking thing he just answered in my questions. He's wearing a Captain America shirt. Like it's got the fucking Captain America shield on it, right? So then I ask him, hey man, like, what do you think about superpowers? You into some superpower stuff? Nah, I don't know. Like, what? Like, he's confused. Like, what do you mean? And in my head, I'm like, just fucking reeling. Like, yo, do you not know what that logo is on your shirt? Like, good thing that wasn't a fucking Swazi or some shit, because you have no idea what the fuck you're wearing. Like, do you not do your own shopping? Anyway, so I'm just fucking with the guy. Okay, I'm just fucking with him now because I don't know what to do with this guy. So I go, hey man, so check it out, right? I'm trying to, and and as I'm like, kind of leaning in and kind of having a low conversation with this guy, like the missus is all giggling, like, oh, they're getting along so great, and I'm like, oh, you bitch, like I fucking, you know what I mean? This guy's the fucking worst. So anyway, I start like fabricating this. I go, oh, okay, man. So like, hey, let's say you can pick a superpower, any fucking superpower you want. And you can have it, like anything out there. We're talking anything your mind can think of, any superpower. And you could pick any one of them, and you can fucking get it. What would you pick, man? I'm like trying to open this guy's box a little bit because I don't think he's ever been asked the square root of anything. So he goes, oh yeah. He does a bunch of like weird guttural noises. I'm like, okay. Finally answers me. He goes, I'd pick. What do you think? Oh, what do you think you picked?
Probably something weird, materialistic, like, oh, the power to produce as much money as I can.
That would have taken, like, brain cells to pick. He did not pick that one. He picked your most basic guy bullshit answer, which would be...
I got to fly.
Whoa.
No?
I actually thought you would be the guy that would want to fly. Okay. So, no. Okay. So he's a guy... and he's retarded, and he doesn't do anything. So he picked super strength. And I'm like, wow. Okay, I see what caliber of individual that I'm dealing with now, right? Like, okay, super strength. Cool, man. Right on, sick. I gave him the benefit of the doubt, because that was the end of the... He goes, I'd pick super strength. And it was just crickets.
No explanation.
Nope, no follow-up, no questions for me. Normal social cues. Hey, man, how are you? Oh, I'm good, man. How are you? How was your weekend? Oh, I did this and this and this. How was your week? No, like, well, what would your superpower be? Nothing. Like, just super strength. Done.
What I'm hearing is his social mask is not as good as yours.
Nope. So, okay. So I keep trying to feed him now because, again, I'm stuck in this fucking chair, right? And it's been about like 3.5 minutes, and I'm fucking really starting to lose it. So I go, okay, man, hey, check it out, right? Really try to picture this. You imagine it. You now have super strength. You fucking have it. You woke up. You are the strongest motherfucker on the entire planet. So, like, you have it. What would you do with it? Like, what do you do now that you have superpower, super strength? You know what he told me? This is dead serious. He goes, well, I'd probably be a mechanic, and I'd be so strong that I'd be able to lift the engine blocks out of vehicles without using a cherry picker.
That's kind of depressing.
I got up and I moved seats. I was like, okay, bye, Greg. Fuck, dude, what the fuck? Are you sure? So you'd make like $16 an hour and just fucking slave away working on Mitsubishis all day? Dude, what the fuck? You have a superpower. You woke up. You are literally 1 out of 8 billion people that has a fucking actual superpower, and he'd be a fucking local mechanic at fucking, Joe Bob who gives a fuck auto repair. You got any comment on this? Was I rude to leave at that point? I said, well, I mean, I didn't just get up. I threw him like, that's awesome, man. That's cool. And then I went, well, and I just like, I had somewhere to be. Ooh, I gotta, and then I just kind of like, whoop, out of my seat. And later I said, babe, no more Greg. No Greg, no mo.
Do you think that he was one of those guys that didn't want to be there either?
I don't know if he actually knew where he was at. But okay. So that's why I'm bringing this up with you today. Now I want to know what your superpower would be. Maybe I'm overjudging Greg. Maybe Greg is just maybe if you had a superpower you wouldn't do anything fucking extracurricular with it. Maybe you'd keep it fucking secret. I don't know. So now I'm gonna, instead of just judging Greg alone, I'm gonna judge you and Greg.
So we've had this conversation very lightly before. We've touched on it. So I've had a chance to think about it.
What?
A little
You're
bit.
cheating then. Okay.
A little
now
bit.
remember my rules. You can't have some fucking crazy compound superpower. You can't be Superman because now you can break fucking time space continuum. You're invincible. You can fly. Like, get the fuck out of here. You get one. All right, asshole. You get one fucking superpower. That's it.
I'm going to keep it basic. I'm going to go air manipulation.
Okay. Air manipulation. Explain yourself. Tell me. Well, hold on. Okay. Air manipulation. Break it down for me.
So the way I look at it as air manipulation, you can do a lot with it, a single thing. So you look at it as you can manipulate it to fly. You can manipulate it to move weather, move objects.
Okay. Storm in the X-Men, she manipulates weather, and also she can fly.
Correct.
Because she's manipulating the air.
Correct.
She could somehow take the air around her and use it to push and lift herself. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm giving you this.
So,
okay.
Yeah, but that would be the extent of as much thought as I put into it, kind of offhand a little bit, was there's a lot you can do with it.
What would you do with it?
I haven't gotten that far yet. For me, it would be, how could I use this power to help people?
Oh, you would help people.
Yeah. I think that superpower is kind of meant for...
Good for you, man.
I mean, it's one of those...
Goals, real goals here. Fuck, you're a good guy. Go on. I mean, I'm just like, right off the bat, like, the shit coming out of my mind is like as people were talking, I would just fucking like, it's not seen, but I throw a little fucking puff of air in their mouth with I'm like, yeah, fucking dick, I did that. Like, I would just be fucking with people all day. All right, go on.
But the thing is how far you take it at that point. I mean, you're doing something negative to impact somebody in a negative manner. You don't want to get out of control because it's one of those where no one will know it's you.
Yes.
No one will know what you're doing.
True.
Are you that... evil's the wrong word. I don't know, childish?
Maybe I was doing everyone a favor because this guy was just rambling on and on and on, and they were like, "Oh, that coughing fit gave everybody their exit strategy," and they all maybe I'm the silent hero. You ever think about that?
That would be true, because the thing is now you're benefiting society in some way, shape, or form.
Yes, through manipulation. Can I take the air out of somebody's lungs?
Technically, yes. With air manipulation, you could.
Ooh. Okay, and no one would know it's me.
And no one would know it's you.
Okay. I'm just going to end it right there. I got nothing further to say, Your Honor.
All right. Well, what about you? What would be your superpower of choice?
All right. I obviously, since this was my topic, I came prepared. Mine is memory retention. The ability to remember everything you see, hear, fucking smell. I mean, everything. You memory retention to the full extent. I feel like over time, you would naturally and genuinely become like the smartest person on the planet. Obviously, wow, this sounds actually. This is kind of a cunt fucking one. Now that I'm explaining it, I sound like I'm just like, oh, put my nose in the air. I'm way better than all you bitches. No. Like, but listen, think about it. Like, if you could actually at the same time recollect every single, I mean, let's just narrow it down to one field, like scientific field. You can narrow it down to one science, just a science field, and you can remember every single thing ever written, every equation, everything. I feel if you could pull all that at the same moment, you would be able to create new algorithms and new theories that don't exist today. I feel like it would further the advancement of mankind. See, there you go. I turned it around. I'm the good guy now.
Okay. Now, you're kind of factoring in two things, because the thing is you said memory retention.
Yes.
Okay. It's memory retention and understanding what you're looking at.
No. Retention's not understanding. Retention is remembering every single thing. You would still have to learn it. Yeah, I wouldn't just be able to like stare at a fucking book in Arabic and be like, oh, I know what this says. No, I would remember every single line of everything and remember what all the symbols look like. I would then have to read what what each symbol actually is vowel wise, and then I would remember all that, and then I would naturally be able to read and speak. Do you see what I mean?
Yes.
It is a little bit of a compound, but I feel it all still remains in that bracket.
So you have to start at ground zero in whatever you're planning to retain.
Yeah, I'm not talking about like I got to learn to walk again though. Like let's just start ground zero, like is me right now. Yes. I'm starting at me right now and advancing. See, it kind of sucks because I'm already 40. So it's like, well, sorry, Earth. You only get like maybe another 5 years before I die of some weird, I don't know. And then, I mean, maybe I'll find out a new way to, eat a Reese's. And that might be it.
All right.
Jesus. What do you think the lamest superpower is besides Greg fucking being the strongest mechanic?
I would have to go with the super strength at number 2.
It's weak. It's fucking weak, right?
It's selfish. You can't do a whole. I mean, yes, you could do a whole lot with super strength.
You can still fucking die. You can still be dumb as a box of hair. Which, Greg, read a book, bud. Greg, you there? Anyway, yeah. I mean, we could go like, shooting spaghetti out of your fingers, but we're not going retarded with it. We're going actual superpower, hypothetically existing. That's the dumbest one. You know what I thought about? Like stipulations onto superpowers, and this is where it gets fucked up. I've thought long and hard about this. There's one stipulation that's the absolute worst one, and that is you're only able to do whatever your power is under genuine duress. Doesn't that suck, dude? You legit, like, let's say you can make a fucking tree come to life and harvest fruit within seconds, right? You have to, if you wanted that tree to do that, even, in the deepest, darkest parts of your heart or mind, you wouldn't be able to do it. You'd legit have to be like fucking, so upset that you're doing it, like gunpoint, like I don't want this tree to grow ever the fuck again, and then it would sprout life only if it was genuine, under duress only.
That would suck.
That's a fucking worst stipulation, dude. Oh fuck. All right, you already know where this is going, right?
I do.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let's go right to the listener feedback. Pretty cool. We have actually been getting listener feedback. We, again, 2xtraclicks@gmail.com. We check the email daily. Shit. It's just, it's linked to your phone. So like you check it every fucking, 30 minutes. The listeners, this is unknown to you, but I'm relaying it to you now. I'm the one who checks the emails. Sorry. The listeners want to know how you and I became friends. You're up, bud. Fuck. Do you know how we became friends?
Off the top of my head, not really. So the best of my knowledge is we work together.
Yes.
Me being semi-introvert,
yes.
New environment, haven't been at this job too long, still learning everybody.
Yeah, haven't fucked the HR rep yet.
No, not yet.
Yeah, okay.
Probably not ever. Sorry.
Well, you're batting 1,000 on that one because you've done it.
It's a one and done.
Okay.
I'm set.
Okay.
Locked in.
Good for you.
Ring on the finger.
All right.
But no, I tried going back, and I think as much as you say that you're not a nice person,
oh shit,
I think you drew it out. It was one of those where, knowing you for as long as I have, you surround yourself with good, solid people. And I have a feeling that you were doing the same as I was to you. You were sitting there kind of laid back, analyzing me a little bit, saying like, okay, what's this guy about? What is he like? What are his hobbies? Is he, a genuinely nice, guy that has good morals? I think you kind of drew it out of me because it was one of those where as I'm doing the same thing to you, can I get along with this guy? What do we have in common? Where am I going to start a conversation at? It was one of those where it kind of flowed on a same, I'd say like a same timeline where we grew a little bit closer, started opening up with each other before, talking with each other at work. And then it grows from there where it's like now we're going to gatherings outside of work. You actually take it to a genuine friendship.
True. Okay. Listeners, don't let him fool you. I'm not a nice guy. Okay, just shut it. My kind of like guy, like my friend, love language is talking shit. I don't know why. It's just what I do. Fuck, I got issues, I guess. So when I like somebody, I kind of like fucking poke them. You know what I mean? Like, hey guy, you're too fucking tall, and I don't like that. You know what I mean? I start picking on him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's if I like you. Now, if we cross paths in a hallway and I avoid you like two ships passing in the night, fucking look out, dude. I don't fucking like you one bit. I don't like you. But if I talk shit to you and you're like, man, that guy, he's always talking shit. I think he fucking hates me. I like you. You're a good guy. The second I talk shit and you fucking go around the corner, I look at everybody else I'm standing with and I go, yeah, that guy's all right. I like that guy.
I've seen you do it. I've seen it firsthand. We've done it multiple times before. And the funny thing is, it's true. You did talk a lot of shit about me.
Oh, God, yeah.
Like,
because I liked you. I'm like, look at this fuck.
And you had that disclaimer, too. It's almost like you were a little worried, like I'd take it personal.
Well, you got to understand, a lot of people do, man. People don't get it.
No.
Because they do have remember, assertiveness is a lot of times, misconstrued into me being aggressive. I'm not being aggressive with you. I'm not trying to intimidate you. I'm just fucking letting you know I like you, bud. I'm like a girl in like kindergarten who like likes the boy and then fucking kicks him in the nutsack to show them how much I like him. Yeah, I'm just gonna sweep you right in the nutsack. That's what I'm gonna do. The guy's all right. So okay, I agree with that. Yeah, I remember. So I remember. I didn't even know you spoke for probably like 6. You're laughing because it's true. You didn't speak for like 6 months. Like I thought he was a fucking mute, dude. Like I was about to like face him, when I spoke so that he could read my lips. Because I was like, man, maybe I should learn fucking. I don't know. Like dude just didn't speak. Like we work in a field where we're like outside working a field. We work in a field and we're outside. A lot of produce to pick. So like. We take laps around the field and shit, and during break times and stuff because there's no fucking buildings. So we would take laps. You know what I mean? All the coworkers, we'd take laps, and that guy we would keep dragging him into doing these laps with us, and we would walk like fucking hella laps.
Technically, it was actually a mile, almost a mile. Exactly.
We did the math because we are those people. We're fucking like we want to know like yeah. Oh, it was a real mile, not a kilometer. Fucking Brits. Anyway,
metric system.
Fucking metric system. Why don't you conform to the U.S. and the U.S. shouldn't have to conform to the rest of the world? Fuck, we're the only assholes. We made up our own shit. All right. Fucking revolution. All right. So yeah, we would take laps, and then like at the end we'd be like, all right, guys, back on shift. Punch the old time card, and I'd fucking like look to my left. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, how long is this guy here? Like he was there the whole fucking time. Didn't say a goddamn word. Weird behavior you had.
Not a weird behavior. Again,
analyzing. I get it. So to you, what makes a good friend? What makes a quality friend?
I would say somebody that's going to be there for me. Anytime that if I need something, I could text, call, whatever it may be. And it doesn't have to necessarily like, oh, I need them like right next to me. It could just be something I want to bounce an idea off of. I have something that's like, if I'm working through a problem or I'm on a project where it's like, okay, I'm at the wit's end. Hey, you know what? Joey over here knows all about this. Let me give him a call. It doesn't have to be immediate, but at least if he gets back to me, because a lot of people, they're kind of flaky nowadays. I don't know if you've noticed that. Generally people are very flaky.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I'm guilty of it too sometimes because I'll look at a text like, oh shit, oh it is a little late. I'll just text him back tomorrow. So, but that's, again, I'm not a guy that carries my phone on me nonstop. I mean, there's people that are so engrossed in their phones, it's their life.
Yeah.
But most times...
Oh, my God. By the way, you have your phone face down today.
Less distraction for you.
Wow. Thanks, bud. See? Fucking quality friend right there.
But no, just somebody that's there for you, somebody that shares the same morals and values as you, somebody that you can actually have an intelligent conversation with, that you can emotionally connect to.
That's huge. People are fucking dum-dums.
Yep.
If you can't talk about space and parabolic equations and anything like, you know what I mean? Talk about something interesting. I'm not really into what we're talking about, dude. You know what I mean? I'm not into talking about, I don't know, fucking clothing or fucking, I don't know what other people talk about because I brush them away like real quick. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to hang out with that guy.
Well, in all fairness, if you notice people, if you go out, and I know you don't, but if you do, okay, next time you go out to dinner, if you look and you find that group that's all friends, they're not talking with each other. They're on their phones.
Oh, no. Yeah, the wife and I, we go to dinner and stuff like that. Yeah, and nobody's talking. You know me. Jesus Christ. That's one of my flaws, by the way. We'll talk about our flaws one day. But one of my flaws is that I am fucking constantly talking and talking over people and talking loud. I check every fucking box, dude. That's all I do. I fucking chirp all fucking. So I'm the exact opposite. and I'm obviously chirping too loud to where everyone around me on their phones can hear me, but I come off as aggressive and they just continue looking at their phones and they don't look up.
They don't want to make that eye contact.
I'm making eye contact.
So what about you? What do you look for in a quality friend?
Okay, quality friend. That is what it is though. With me, I'm not a social butterfly, even though it kind of seems like I am. I can put my social face on. You know what I mean? I can play customer service for a couple hours, but like genuinely quality over quantity. I'd rather have like one, maybe two good buds at any given time in my life. That's all I fucking need, man. Like, I'm good. I'm huge on, this sounds kind of weird. Like if you're, and a lot of dudes, you fucking know I'm talking about, dudes. You're listening to this shit. A lot of dudes will, they like, I don't know if they're trying to be cool and like brag to other dudes. If you brag about how like you cheat on your chick or like, oh yeah, I went to, it's a different zip code, so I fucking, hooked up with this one. To me, that shit ain't cool, dude. Like, if you're a cheater, I'm out. I'm not your friend, man. Because like, if you're gonna cheat on the person who fucking like you share a life with and you rest your head next to every night, the one person that legitimately trusts you and knows you, how the fuck you gonna treat me, dude? Just your lowly ass friend? Like, you cheat on your chick? Like, I'm way beneath a chick. We're just buds, right? Like, I don't fucking know you like she knows you, and you treat her like that. That speaks volumes for me. So, like, maybe I just got issues with that. I think I might have issues with fucking cheaters. I'm, like, super anti-cheater, man.
I wouldn't say it's issues with cheaters. I would just say dishonest people. Because when it comes down to it, it's. I always look back to that self-respect. If you don't have respect for the person who cares the most about you, what do you think about yourself?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And here's another thing, too, is I believe, like, by the time you're 20... let's go around 25. 25, 26 years old, okay? You're just coming out of the drinking age and being retarded. Like, you're over the 21. Woohoo! You're now like 25, 26. You're really taking jobs and life seriously. You're taking relationships seriously. You're looking for like wife or husband material or whatever. You know what I mean? Like your priorities are different. So 25, 26, that's that time frame where that your wiring in your brain is done. Okay, it's all done. It's all wired. So like if you're a pathological liar, if you're a cheater, if you're a one-upper, that is going to be who you are until the fucking day you die. Period. You're done growing, man. It's all done. All the wiring is done. Unless you legitimately have a life-altering moment, which happens probably one every 10 lifetimes. Like, you didn't have one. If you go, I had that one time where I had a fender bender in the parking lot. Changed my life. Bitch, no, it didn't. It didn't change your life. You're still a fucking liar. You're still a one-upper. One-uppers, go fuck yourselves. Oh, my God. Oh, hey, hey, Greg. Hey, Greg, I had a mohawk in high school. And Greg goes, yeah, I had a tri-hawk. Fuck you, Greg. Dude, like, don't one-up people. Don't be something you're not. To me, that's a different definition of being real, is when you actually are what you say you are to people. That is actually you. You're not fucking trying to be somebody and something you're not. Well, I'm getting all fucking heated into this shit. I'm getting pissed off. All right. Calm me down, dude. Calm me down.
A little bit. Okay, let's go with this way. Let's reel it back a little bit.
Okay.
How many, if you go back, because you say about, your mid-20s, right?
Okay.
You're rewiring.
Yeah.
How many people have you seen where it's like, okay, I'm growing up, I'm becoming more mentally mature, I'm getting more life goals, but they're stuck in that college.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's like that one, I want to be at college for the rest of my life. It's like, do you really?
Is that where you're going to peak, man? Like, you realize it's community college and they let anybody in, right? Like, if you pay the bill, they'll fucking let you in. If you want to fail all your classes, they'll let you come back next semester and retry them. That's not bragging rights, in my opinion.
Nope.
Okay, I think that does that cover? I don't know how we became friends. Again, I'm judgy. I'm judgmental. I evaluate my surroundings heavily, and I gauge and I bracket people and I put people in little boxes in my brain. Some people I'm nice to, some people I pull in closer, some people I keep a far distance, and some I do intimidate. Like, I want them to fear me. Like, I don't know, I'm weird. I categorize people. That group of people that I pull up close, I'm not joking. I think in my entire life, I've maybe had like 4 people that I've actually like brought in close. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you're my pal. Like, you're not just a fucking dude I work with. Like, you're my buddy. 4 people my entire life. Period.
I'm right there with you. I'm probably about maybe like 4 or 5-ish.
Gotcha.
Give or take.
Okay. Are you ready for this next topic that I want to bring up with you? Because it's a fucking doozy.
Go for it.
You sign because you know I got a good one for you.
Always do.
Okay. I want to know how important money is to you.
Do we have enough time for this?
I don't know. I don't know. How important is money to you?
I have a feeling it's going to be one of the ones that we disagree with because the definition or the site is different.
Oh, for fuck's sake. We haven't even started. You haven't even answered it. And you're already getting defensive.
I am, because I already know you're not going to like my answer because you're not going to understand it.
Okay, go ahead.
But I'll sit here and I'll explain it. So,
all right.
For the most part, I feel that money is important in the world we live in today.
Is that it? Is that it? You're all done talking?
Go ahead. Questions. Bring it.
Questions?
I know it's going to come.
I'm on the opposite spectrum. Money has absolutely no value.
So the thing is, money itself has no value. Money itself has only the value that society places on it.
It has a monetary value, yeah.
Correct. There's no way that money will make you happy. It's what you choose to do with it, I always say. Whether it's, believe it or not, I don't know if we've ever talked about this, but usually come holiday time, we are heavy into the donations and, adopt a vet, adopt a pet, adopt a foster kid. I mean, that's not something where it's like you could just do it for free. That costs money. So for me is if I want to make an impact on somebody's life and the only option for me to do it because society has only allowed me to do it a certain way,
yeah,
that money is important to me to make somebody else happy because I have no other way of doing it. Could I take a foster kid out for the day, take them to the amusement park, whatever, right? Show them the time of their life. I could, but I'm not allowed to do that, for privacy reasons or whatever. So therefore, the only thing I'm left to do is this is what they want. This is what their interests are. There is something for me to look at, engage it on, but I need to go. The requirement is for me to go out and purchase something.
Okay.
And I don't know if Target will take me selling myself for a kidney, in exchange. Therefore, I do need money. So
okay, I understand that, and I agree with you on that aspect. Money doesn't have any value. Of course, we continue working in our job to have money because to be a member of society and have health insurance, I need money for it.
Yes,
and to not work until the day I die and actually get a retirement, I need money for that. I get that, but money and the value of it when it comes to memories and stuff like that, completely flush that. Some of the best times I've ever had have been legitimately free, picnics and shit. The best times I've ever had in life was like sunsets and shit.
Okay, I'm gonna challenge that. So you said a sunset. Okay, so
what? Go on. What about it? How much does the sunset cost you? What the fuck you talking about?
No, you need to purchase a car, a reliable car to go see.
Who said what if I just fucking woke up out of a trash can and I fucking looked up and the sun was coming up?
Okay.
Not my trash can either.
Okay.
Wasn't wearing any clothes either.
But so what you're telling me is your most memorable sunset is one next to a trash can.
Naked, coming out of a trash can. And I looked at the sunset and it was all free. All right, so go fuck yourself.
Society's definition, ideal sunset, where would it be?
Whoa. So based on society or based on me?
No, based on you. Where would your most ideal sunset be? Because I know it ain't popping out of the trash can naked.
Doesn't that sound pretty amazing, though?
In the full nude.
Woo! Next level. I don't really know. I guess this kind of goes hand in hand. Where would you like to travel? Because obviously it would be the place that you would want to travel most to. That's where you would want to see a sunset at.
Okay.
Hold on. You're reeling off topic a little bit. Listen, you're getting...
Okay, I'll bring it back. Okay. You just said you want to travel to your sunset. Okay.
No. I said
you don't have a pilot's license. You don't own a plane.
Holy
fucking
shit!
Unless you're gonna drive, or walk, it might take a couple years to walk somewhere. I don't know. Either way,
yeah.
The point is the bare minimum. I'm not saying you need to be a millionaire.
Listen,
okay?
You're getting off topic.
You need money to buy stuff. I'm just saying. To do
Okay. I get where you're going, and this is gonna be a pretty in-depth conversation. But I'm gonna cut you off by saying the only reason I asked you how important money is to you is because I want to know. I got some follow-up questions to see how important money actually is to you.
Okay.
You ready?
Go ahead.
Okay. What if you earned $50 every day as long as you do not bathe, shower, or knowingly, genuinely try to clean yourself? $50 a day.
Not worth it.
Shut the fuck up. You wouldn't do it?
Nope.
Do I got to whip out a calculator here? Are you serious right now?
Go ahead.
So you're the guy that said money was super fucking important, right? That was you. You would shower.
Yes, but my hygiene is more important.
Okay. Well, that answers that question. The next one.
Keep going.
Okay. So now we're gonna dip into the world of magic. You ready? Remember we were talking about superpowers? There is existing right now. There's a magical box. It's called the fuck machine. Okay. Okay. The fuck. You know what? Before I even talk about this, we should probably have a disclaimer about gays. We don't care if you're gay. We have nothing against people that gay. Our generation, that are gay? Jesus Christ, can't even talk. Our generation, we would call people fags and gay like when they were just being super lame. Like, we didn't actually call the gays gay, and we didn't call the fags fag because that just didn't make any sense. That'd be like somebody be like, you girl fucker. I'm like, okay. Yeah, that's okay. Like, the kid that was being lame, we're like, you're being gay, bud. Now, if you're a gay guy that's doing something like that lame kid is doing and just being lame, well, hey, bro, you're being kind of gay. Does that make sense? I mean, I know it makes sense to you because, like, this is our generation. Like, we were like, hey, that kid over there is being a fag. He's being a fag because he's being super lame.
Yeah, it was meant more as a generalized term, not necessarily...
Not even connected to homosexuality. It was literally just a term we used for people that were being lame.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyways, back to it. We got the fuck machine out. Let's say this fuck machine, okay, it's a little black box. It's got a little rotary engine inside of it, okay? Oh, look. So your mechanic brain is picturing this whole thing. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
All right, so here we go, right? So we got the fuck machine, okay? Now it has, you're welcome, by the way, an normal average-sized male member connected onto a little shaft, okay? It's nice material. Nice skin-like material. It's got little veins and stuff like in it, just like a natural, normal, average. I'm not talking about, you're not putting some crazy thing. This is an average dude's dick.
Okay.
It looks nice too. Do you prefer circumcised or not? Which one you want? I'll let you pick. Both? You want both? You want double-headed? We can do that.
Double-headed. Let's go.
Holy fuck!
Take it to that next level.
Okay. Every revolution, okay? So every time it thrusts into your butthole and then retracts itself out from your butthole, it pumps out $1. Pumps out a whole fucking clam. One whole simoleon. Pumps out $1. Every time it goes boop into your booty hole and boop out of your booty hole. And we're talking full in. So let's say that this member also has at the base a little ball sack as a stopper. The ball sack is slightly larger than average because the member is of normal average size. So the ball sack's gonna be a little bit bigger, which is good because then you really know it's gonna stop. Like, you're not gonna plunge in too deep. Hopefully, I mean, don't crank. You can control the revolutions like per minute. You know, womp, 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 womp. Like you can womp, 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 womp. You could jackhammer. So what are you doing with the fuck machine, guy? Mister, I need some money. Go ahead. What are you doing with it?
I'll be broke.
Are you shitting me right now?
Yes, I'm shitting in a toilet, not on a motorized dick.
I don't think you've done the math, okay? If you pump it, so let's say you thrust in each thrust is 2 seconds. Okay? Each thrust takes 2 seconds. So 1,000, 2 1,000, right? So it's going in 1,000, it's going out 2 1,000.
That's 2,000. That's 2 seconds too long.
It's going in. Listen, it's going in and it's going out. Do you know how much money that is per hour? Just at a slow pace of whoomp, 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 whoomp. $1,800 per hour. You're saying no to the fuck machine.
I'd rather make minimum wage working at McDonald's.
You wouldn't. Really? That's where you draw the line right there?
I draw the line. My butthole is a sanctuary.
Look, is it gay if you're getting money out of it and it's not actually a human being? It's not gay. It's a fuck machine. The machine's fucking you, though.
Technically, wouldn't you be like a sex worker if you're getting money for...
It's not an actual person. Look, if you like, after you were done using it, if you like licked it clean, it's pretty fucking gay, bud. Yeah, I would say that's pretty gay. Not in a dork way.
Let me take it to the next level. If you're using that money for enjoyment, does it make you gay?
If you use it doesn't matter what you're using the money for. You could be using it to fucking roll up the dollar bills and snort coke for all I care.
What I'm saying is if you are enjoying the money that's producing, you're enjoying the action of getting it.
Are you enjoying the action of getting it, or are you just telling everybody that you're not? I don't know. There's a fucking zone down there, I guess, right? Everybody's heard about it. A little zone down there, fucking, and apparently it's good times. So you're not participating in the fuck machine.
Nope.
Wow. I guess I was gonna try and tell the whole fucking world that you're more gay than I am. But apparently I'm the only one cutting the ass cheeks right out of my fucking shorts. I might even jackhammer that thing at an incredible rate so that like I can take the next rest of my day and do fucking nothing.
So money is important to you.
No.
So important that you're about to violate your asshole.
I mean,
with a rotary sex machine.
When you put it that way, look, I would buy memories with that money. I would not create a negative neurological pathway in my brain by this machine. I mean, as long as it's not getting violent, I'm going to be okay.
And you just acknowledge the fact that you need money to make memories.
Oh, my God. This is coming full circle. I'm just going to pretend you didn't say anything and just keep fucking moving on. Okay? I got one more question for you.
Go for it.
It's just one real quick one because we're on the topic, okay? Let's say your Griff. Well, it's not your girlfriend anymore because it's actually your spouse, your missus, your honey bunny.
Yes.
Okay. She wants to, again, average size, wants to wear an average size strap on and peg you with it. You love her. She loves you. It would really mean a lot to her. This is a big deal. It's one of those, shoot for the hills kind of scenarios. She is respectfully asking you if she can do this. Are you in or are you out?
I'm out.
Oh my God.
I would hope that would chose a woman that knows my boundaries and my limitations.
So you're saying you're telling her to no. You're telling her no.
That's a hard no.
Damn. It's not. So why? Why is it a no? Because it's gay.
My butthole is my sanctuary.
It's an outie, not an innie.
Oh, well, obviously, no. That would be weird if you had an outie butthole. I would say it's.
No, I was going like things come out of it. Oh, you're going exit entrance.
Yeah,
I got.
It's an exit, not an entrance.
Oh, you're killing me, man. I thought you were way more gay than this. All right, fuck, whatever. Shit. That's going to wrap it up. That's another episode. We're starting to get some feedback, which is pretty cool. Thank you to our listeners. First off, you guys are using the email, 2xtraclicks@gmail.com. We told you how we met now. It wasn't too fucking exciting, but there you go. Let us know if there's any other content or anything that you want us to talk about, explore, any other life issues or dilemmas that you want us to solve skillfully because we're fucking amazing.
And professional.
Yeah, what he said. And professional. Thank you again, and we'll see you next time.